Hello, welcome to another audio commentary on a StarCraft game, done by myself, Moltrap. This is a game between Mind and Shine, and I have to apologize, I'm probably going to get those confused. I had a bad enough time with the last game, saying Shudder and Shine, Shudder and Shine. Mind and Shine are going to be a little bit difficult to pull off as well. In this case, we have Shine, I'm already doing it. Shine is here in white, playing Terran. Mind also playing Terran in blue here on the right side of the map in 3 o'clock. By the way, this map is Python. Python is a very good map by all accounts. This is the map that if Klazart's wife picks up the phone and it's the other line just clicks off and hangs up on. Yeah, that's Python calling, trying to get a hold of to Klazart there to talk about their illicit secret affairs. Klazart, watch out! I think she's catching on. In any case, very fair map by all accounts. A lot of interesting games going on this map. Kind of a little bit of everything. There's little island resources you have to fly to. There's other resources in the corners. There's big ramps. There's small ramps depending on which bases you're talking about. So very amusing map all around. In any case, going back to the players here, I just did the match between Shine and Shudder, and I have to say that Shine put up a very good fight in that. I was very impressed by the way he handled himself in that match, just basically dominating the game. It ended up being kind of a long game, but just because it's a long game does not mean that one player did not dominate for that whole time. Sometimes it just takes a while to press home the advantage that a player develops, and that's exactly what Shine did. Was just kind of, he developed an advantage. He used a really unique strategy of going for some cloak raids. Well, I mean, obviously it's been thought of before, but it's rarely executed as well as it was by Shine. And I was a little bit worried for him, actually, the way he was doing it, but he did very well, kind of forcing Shudder to waste his comm sats, and you know, cloaking and uncloaking his raids. Made a few mistakes here and there, but in general, just very good execution of that. Mind also putting up a decent fight. Shudder coming from losing the winner's match, and Mind coming from winning the loser's match. So Mind obviously lost his first match, and now he's come back to do the final match here. In any case, this is going to be very interesting, particularly because this is actually a rematch in this group between these two players. Their first match in this grouping was against each other, and in that first match, Shine ended up losing the match. He tried a kind of a cool rush, a forward push, where he built his barracks out as a proxy and his factory out as a proxy, and he was trying to basically kind of box Mind into his base, but Mind held it off brilliantly. Despite some early Marines getting in his base, he was able to hold that off and build a defense, and actually floated a factory over and as kind of a pseudo proxy, and was able to counter and just destroy Shine after that, because all of his forces were forward. He had no defense in his base. So Mind went on to the winner's match and got obliterated by Hueson. Now Shine, on the other hand, ended up going to the loser's match and played a very good game against Shudder. I have to say, Shudder never really had any advantage in that game. It took a while for Shine to actually win it, but for the most part, I gave the game to Shine. So Shine played very well in that and worked his way back into it, doing back into this final match. So whoever... Oh, and interestingly here, we see that Shine has built a bunker, but he stopped it right before it was finished. That's a kind of a neat strategy. I like that, because what he's done is he's made a blockade that he can use, first of all, that he can cancel. But second of all, if he sees forces coming that he doesn't think he can handle, he can actually complete it real quick and throw his Marines in there and have that extra defense. But if he doesn't need it, he can cancel it, and like he's just done now. I guess he must have some tanks coming out or something like that, and he likely has tanks coming, and that's why he decided he didn't need that. Or maybe he went in and scouted, and he saw that Mind didn't have any forces coming out. So, very smart move there. preparing himself. I have to give it to him. That was very prudent of Shine to do that. So both players playing pretty standard so far. Nothing too major going on. Again, kind of a mirror build of each other. No one is variating yet. Both these players, as I said, capable of doing some interesting things. So, okay, and here we do see that Shine is building. Oh, is building a starport and an armory. So we might have some deviation here. If excuse me, if Mind goes for all of your normal units, your standard, and Mind moving in with some vultures here. Mind is pushing up against Shine's front door. He's got tanks there, but the mines get planted down. He has spider mines, and those tanks are not going to be able to venture out now because those spider mines are down there, and Shine does not have any detection for those mines, so he is not going to be able to move those tanks out of his base. That secondary base is completely vulnerable. He is going to have Goliaths out, but I don't see an academy at all. I don't think he's going to be able to have Comsat, and Mind pushing in again with those spider mines, and able to plant more mines on his base. So now all of those resources that Shine spent on that command center have basically been neutralized for the moment, because they are not in the form of forces. They're in the form of a command center. It's not being... Oh, nice! Shine pushing out with sacrificing one of his marines to take out several mines. He's doing a very good job of pushing out his tanks and slowly and picking off those mines one by one, but he really needs some detection to clear out that minefield, because there's a significant minefield outside of his base. And Mind does also, and oh, he actually managed not to take much damage on those mines there, so he's able to move out a little bit here, being very, very careful and slow. Oh, Mines going up! Oh, the Mines took out one of his tanks. That was brutal. That was definitely not what Shine needed at this point, because he is economically behind at this point. Mine's economy has not been harassed at all. They're both getting their control towers attached to their starports. I don't know if either of them have detection yet, though. And oh, jeez. See, Shine carelessly losing, well, not carelessly, but needlessly losing a Goliath and a tank to these mines. He was able to take out some of them. That other Goliath that he has is damaged. So basically, at this point, Mind has a superior economic and advantage, and also an advantage as far as troops on the ground, because he has not been losing those troops to mines, whereas Shine has kept losing his troops to those mines, and he doesn't have very many left at his front door. And Shine has Mind has dropships out. Shine probably also has dropships out at this point, because we saw that control tower going down at the exact same time. There's his dropship. They've both got dropships with Goliaths. It looks like Mind was using his dropship to drop an SCV down there, so he can start working on a possible secondary base up in that top right corner. It looks like Shine is going to be dropping some Goliaths in Mind's base, so he's going all the way around the back so that his dropship won't get detected or intercepted. We've seen a lot of games in this a lot of Terran versus Terran games in this grouping for the MSL, and there have been a lot of crucial moments where dropships get taken out by Goliaths, and it absolutely ruins an attack. Shine dropping down those Goliaths. Oh, and Mind has dropped on Shine. Mind has dropped on Shine. Mind takes out Shine's... Oh, almost takes out Shine's dropship. Shine gets his tanks back in time, and Mind also getting his tanks over to stop those Goliaths. I think that was actually... Okay, wait. Shine going in for another run, and that Goliath's going to drive that dropship back. He doesn't want to lose the dropship, so he's going to be able to pull back there. I think that was a little bit careless, honestly, by Shine dropping out those Goliaths to kill that SCV, because he gave away the fact that he was sneaking in that dropship in the back. He could have instead just gone straight into his base and been able to catch him off guard and maybe kill off some SCVs before Mind was able to bring anything back. But instead, no damage done to Mind. Looks like Shine lost a few SCVs to that little drop from Mind before Shine got his tanks back to cover that invasion.